Lubbock Cooper ISD Reading, Grade 6, 4th 6 weeks, Exploring Persuasive Text and Media with Connections. Number 1. Paragraphs 5, 6, and 8 help support the author's argument by A. Explaining that community members will help make composting a success. B. Indicating that the school does not have the funds to pay for supplies. C. Suggesting that the school will benefit financially from composting. D. Showing that fertilizer is needed on school grounds in order for plants to grow. Number 2. What is the meaning of distinct in paragraph 2? F. Able to improve. G. Rare and harmful. H. Likely to change. J. Strong and definite. Number 3. In paragraph 4, Katie includes specific information from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality in order to A. Add credibility to her argument that the amount of trash in landfills is a problem. B. Show support for the activity sponsored by an environmental agency. C. Evaluate the effectiveness of groups that want to reduce the amount of trash in landfills. D. Give an example of how a government agency can help the environment. Number 4. Which of the author's arguments is based on faulty reasoning? F. Composting has a surprising variety of benefits for the soil. G. If tended to regularly, a compost pile can transform food scraps and other organic materials into wonderfully fresh, nutrient-filled dirt. H. If our school implements our composting idea, we could send less trash to the landfills. J. If students see us composting at school, they will want to start a compost pile at home as well, further reducing the waste in landfills. Number 5. Based on the author's comments in her letter, the reader can conclude that the Beautification Club has A. Taught its members' parents how to make a compost pile. B. Attempted to raise money for other school improvement projects. C. Suggested other ways that the school could be more eco-friendly. D. Worked with members of the community on various projects in the past. 6. Which words from paragraph 6 help explain the meaning of economical? F. Other resources. G. Savings generated. H. Consider that. J. Could be spent. 7. Which sentence from the letter shows that Katie has considered an opposing viewpoint? A. As I'm sure you know, composting turns kitchen and yard waste into something usable once it is added to soil. B. A chemical reaction happens when things like grass clippings, orange peels, and newspapers are layered in a certain way. C. As president of the Truman Middle School Beautification Club, I am very concerned about the environment. D. And yes, if not properly maintained, a compost pile can smell bad and attract pests. 8. What does the author's inclusion of the sample signs after paragraph 7 reveal about her? F. She realizes that the cafeteria manager will need instructions on what to serve. G. She wants visitors to the school to know that the Beautification Club sponsors the composting. H. She does not think students at her school will want to participate in composting. J. She understands that guidance will be necessary in order to make composting a success at her school. Use red crab invasion to answer questions 9 through 14. Number 9. Which idea is best expressed in the cartoon at the end of the selection? A. Red crabs shed their shells many times during their life. B. More than 100 crab species live on Christmas Island. C. Red crabs rely on their instincts during their migration. D. Female red crabs can produce as many as 100,000 eggs. Number 10. Read the origin of the word navigate. From Latin, navis, ship, plus a gear, drive. This information helps the reader understand that navigate in paragraph 3 means F. Overcome problems, G. Accomplish a difficult goal, H. Desire a leading role, J. Find the way to a destination. Number 11. The author included paragraph 1 in the selection most likely to A. Provide background information about the home of the red crabs, B. Explain why it is important for the red crabs to reach the ocean, C. Provide reasons for visiting Christmas Island during the red crab migration, D. Explain why Christmas Island is a perfect place for red crabs to live. Number 12. Which sentence from these selections supports the idea that Christmas Island is a special place? F. The red land crab makes up the largest population of the land crab species. G. The island boasts an array of exotic plants and animals, some of which are found nowhere else in the world. H. Only 1,500 or so people lived on the island as of 2010. J. Christmas Island is an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean. 13. In paragraph 2, the word treacherous means A. Quick, B. Unexpected, C. Dangerous, D. Questionable. 14. Which detail from the selection supports the idea that the island benefits from the red crabs? F. Millions of red crabs live in the rainforest that grows on the island. G. The red crabs lay their eggs along the shore of the island. H. The red crab migration attracts many visitors who spend money on the island. J. The red crabs cover roadways during their migration. Use Monarch Magic to answer questions 15 through 18. 15. Read lines 6 and 7 from the poem. Like sails catching a sudden gust, those frail folded flaps unfurl. The poet uses the simile in these lines to describe A. The damage the wind has done to the butterfly's wings, B. The quickness and fullness of the butterfly's spreading wings, C. The colors of the butterfly's new wings, D. The size of the butterfly's wings compared to a ship's sails. Number 16. The poet includes stanzas 1 through 3 most likely to F. Describe the actions of the butterfly as a beautiful event. G. Highlight the speaker's memories of observing the butterfly. H. Emphasize the effect the butterfly has on its surroundings. J. Show that the speaker is watching more than one butterfly. 17. Which lines from the poem best express the speaker's anticipation of a future event? A. Cracking the capsule of crystal that captures your beautiful body and budging wings. B. But someday I will meet your kin that will bring beauty back to my tree. C. You leave behind your chrysalis husk that kept you safely wrapped in a bundle. D. They shimmer brightly in a new world, white dots and black stripes on rust. 18. Why does the poet include a simile in line 22? F. To emphasize the delicateness of the butterflies. G. To identify another animal that inhabits the area. H. To describe how the butterflies become less attractive over time. J. To express the idea that the area will be less beautiful without the butterflies. Use Red Crab Invasion and Monarch Magic to answer questions 19 through 22. 19. An important difference between the migrations mentioned in Red Crab Invasion and Monarch Magic is that only the butterflies A. breed during their journey, B. migrate to escape harsh weather, C. are seen by people while migrating, D. travel in a group. 20. Read these lines from Monarch Magic. You will meet millions and travel south in an orange blanket that smothers the sky. Which sentence from Red Crab Invasion illustrates a similar idea? F. After mating, the males return to higher ground, but the females wait by the shore to lay their eggs. G. During that journey, they risk getting run over by cars, suffering dehydration, or being attacked by other animals. H. At the beginning of this migration, it appears as though the mountain is erupting with crabs. J. Among this great diversity are more than 100 kinds of crabs. 21. Which organizational pattern do the author and the poet use to describe the migration of an organism? A. The events of the migration are presented in sequential order. B. The events of the migration are ordered from most important to least important. C. Problems that the organism encounters during the migration are listed, and then solutions are given. D. Opinions about the organism are presented, and then these opinions are supported by factual information. 22. How are the migrations described in Real Crab Invasion and Monarch Magic similar? F. Both migrations are initiated by the male of the species. G. Both migrations cross a border into another country. H. Both migrations occur during a rainy season. J. Both migrations are part of a cycle.